How can you manage your thoughts, maybe your behaviors and your emotions, especially when interacting with another without hurting the other party? Welcome to my space. My name is Zita Mgeni. I'm so happy you joined me on this journey. In this space, we hold each other's hands, we interact, we grow together, we make sure that you're not left behind. So we are a community of learners that wants to achieve something. So we take deliberate steps, one step at a time, in life, in love, and in wellness. So don't miss out on this. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. At some point in my life, I've been this kind of person who talks aimlessly, who gives my opinion without it being called for, who talks without thinking. So in the end, I would hurt people unknowingly. In my interactions, people would get annoyed and I wouldn't know. But sometimes I would realize that maybe what I said was not called for, or it wasn't right, or it wasn't necessary. And sometimes people have already gone, you cannot even apologize to them, or you cannot pardon yourself. So it would hurt me at heart, and I would feel like maybe I wouldn't have said that. Maybe I would have reacted like this. So it caused me a lot of stress. It caused me a lot of confusion, unsettledness, and I would always be worried, thinking, what are people thinking about me? What have I done? Negative self-talk. But I devised means at some point to better myself, to control myself, my words, my behaviors towards others. I try to find out who I am, what I like doing, when, where, and how. I try to find out which kind of environments do I like going to, or to which kind of conversations do I engage in. And if I'm there, is it necessary that I stay in that kind of environment? If I'm to stay, how am I contributing to it? Whatever I'm saying, is it impactful, or is it adding value to the conversation? If not, I could pull back a little bit, stay calmer, stay quiet, and let it be. Not everything you're supposed to contribute or to get involved. And the kind of environments that I'm in, are they building me? If it's a WhatsApp group that I've joined, what they are discussing, if I'm unable to contribute to it, if I'm not gaining anything from it, or if I'm not adding value to it, I better leave it. If it's not adding anything on me, or if I'm not adding anything on it, it's better leave it other than hurting people unknowingly. I learn to monitor myself, the kind of things I say, what I do. Sometimes I even note down what I've said or what I did to someone. If it is bad, I make sure I don't repeat it. I learn self-control. I have to think first before I speak, because our minds play a big role in this. Usually what you think about is what you say, and in the end it's what you do. So I learned to think before I speak. So I'm so cautious on that. I've also learned to adapt to new things, to accept change, because if there are environments that I used to get involved in and they were not giving me peace, they were giving me stress, I need to change them. If for example, you have been single and you're married, you cannot stay in the same kind of groups or communities that are full of single people unless you're going to add value to them or to advise them. It's better to change and join groups of the marrieds. Maybe you'll be able to give your opinion without hurting them. Maybe you'll be able to better interact with them because you're of the same caliber. So I learned that I need to accept a change, to adapt to new things. And all this has helped me in one way or the other, because now I can control myself when I'm speaking. Before I speak, I can think. It has given me peace of mind in whatever that I do. And it has also helped me improve my relationships, because back then I would lose people unknowingly, but now I can maintain my old relationships. I can also attract new people, because when you speak to impact or to add value, people will like you and your cycles will increase. You add on more. I can control my stress. My stress levels had risen back then. I would always be in thought, negative thought, lack of confidence, feeling I lost my worth. So I would be stressed time to time. But now I'm less stressed because I'm human. Maybe you can be stressed here and there, but it's not so much. And my productivity has improved because now I can concentrate more on work, concentrate more on what I love doing. If I find that in this kind of environment I'm not called for, or I'm not that important, or I cannot impact anyone, or like I'm not learning anything from them, I go out and learn something new. I read a book that is impactful. I join a community that has things that I can learn from, that talk about issues that matter, issues that can add value to me. I learn a skill. I go out and learn skills. Anything that can improve my personal growth, I go for that instead. If it is work, I put all my effort on that. So my focus in work, my productivity is improving day by day. So I'm a better person. If you think that you can apply this kind of knowledge to yourself, to better self-regulate yourself in life, your behaviors, you can apply this. It's so beneficial. But just remember that this is a process. It is a step by step. It is a practical skill that you have to adapt. You have to be patient with this. You cannot just jump on it. It's a skill that can be developed only by you and only when you decide. So if you think it's helpful, apply it in your life and you'll have a more happier and fulfilling life. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, bye-bye.